back. It's spring 2011. I'm Jan Bernstein Chargin, and you're watching Good Morning Gavilan.
And I'm Teresa Widdowson, your co-host for today. How are you doing, Jan?
I'm doing great.
How was your winter break?
I didn't really take one. Well, I took a little bit of one. We went skiing and kind of hung out in town. And of course, I work, in January when the campus is kind of deserted. So it's always nice to see everybody coming back.
Oh, I was expecting you to say, so I always get a lot done.
Well, I get a lot done, but it's so quiet, and aside from the fact that it's easy to find a parking spot in January, I really like it better when the semester is rolling.
That's true. I think people are having trouble with the parking already today, or not today, but in general. So where did you go skiing?
Dodge Ridge. I like to go to Dodge Ridge.
And
nice
where is that?
Family. It's up by Pinecrest. It's kind of halfway between Yosemite and Tahoe.
And are you a green? Or a blue, or a black, or a mogul?
My goal is always to be the slowest person on the mountain, and I think I achieved my goal this last time.
So you snowplow all the way down the hill?
No, I go back and forth, but I do nice, calm, gradual turns.
Well, you're there to relax and enjoy the environment, right?
I get to see stuff, and that's the important thing.
It's like bicycling. Are you going to race? Or are you going to tour and just look at the countryside, right?
That's right. It's such pretty countryside that I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm not a fast bicyclist. I like to enjoy the scenery.
So is that what you did on break?
No, I made a movie. I made another movie, a little short movie. Tell us
about it.
It's about it's a future society where a prison doctor has duties that she doesn't really want to perform, but she has to because it's a state-controlled society and, there's like no way out, but she finds a way out. So it's kind of creepy, I would have played it, but it's got some language that isn't good for the morning, but it's interesting. And so I'm submitting it to some film festivals. It's about 7 minutes long.
Where did you get your ideas?
Actually, this idea I got off of the internet.
No kidding.
And the guy said, I have this idea, the concept, the general concept, and he said, whoever wants to do anything with it, just, take it and run with it. And so I did, and it came out really well. Worked with a bunch of people at Gavilan and around the society and like MHAT and stuff like that.
So if we want to see it, where do we go?
The film festival near you. I don't know. It's
not online right now?
It's not online right now.
Okay.
No. I'm waiting for it to be submitted to or accepted to some.
So we'll be looking out. Will you put it in Poppy Jasper maybe?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, great. All right.
So let's see what's happening.
Well, we got some big things happening. We're already a couple of events into the year. We did Science Alive already, but we've got a couple of big ones coming up. The Marion Feliz piano competition, and of course, tickets are now on sale for Bach to Blues.
Right. Big event that we have every year, fundraiser for the music department. And this year it's going to be really good. They've got taiko drums.
Yes, Watsonville Taiko is going to be opening up Bach to Blues, and they always opened up GavFest when we did GavFest. So
we're kind of blending, since we didn't have a GavFest,
Yeah, it's nice to see them back.
Right.
So that is going to be on March 5th.
Right, and we have a tape from last year's Bach to Blues.
So let's take a look at what Bach to Blues looked like in 2010.
A la puerta del Toledo, madre, le tengo celos. Le tengo celos. A la puerta del Toledo, madre, le tengo celos. A la puerta del Toledo, madre, le tengo celos. Le tengo celos porque se cita con otro la mujer que yo más quiero. Se cita con otro la mujer que yo más quiero.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. Lord, you make me happy. When the skies are gray, you never know, dear, no, how much I love you. Don't want you to take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, Lord, I dreamed I held you in my arms. Now when I awaken, y'all, found out was a mistake. Oh, I hung my head and I cried as I said, y'all, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Oh, you make me happy. When the skies are gray, yeah.
Woo, so that is Bach to Blues, and if you haven't seen it before, you're gonna love it. Maria Amirkhanian, Albert Marquez, Nate Pruitt, John Garcia, Watsonville Tycho, and whoever turns out to be the winner of the Marion Feliz piano competition, which is gonna be held this weekend. So we have a lot of things
I know.
going on this semester.
A lot of things on the calendar, and
Right.
so I think that you're
So-
going to read it.
So let's look at the calendar. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there.
Okay.
We're both here again. So let's see what's on.
The NRS Deadline. Ooh, okay. That's the last day to drop a class with no records shown, okay? March 3rd, 2011. Last date to drop a class or to change your grading option, okay? Thursday, March 3rd, 2011. You can do that on banner or in person.
Important dates to remember because you don't want to mess your school record up. So
That's
just
right.
Make sure
right.
you
March
just take
3rd,
care
very
of it.
important. After that, you cannot make any changes like dropping a class or changing your grading option to credit, no credit. Okay, what's next? The Marion Feliz Youth Piano Competition and Music Festival. February 26, 2011 at the Gavilan College Theater. It starts at 10 a.m. Admission is free, and the juniors, the younger pianists will play at 10 a.m. The older students will play at 11 a.m. and then at 3 p.m. is the festival.
Right. And
so,
then at 5, I think, is when they have the concert.
and then they have actual awards. So it's a wonderful day. Admission is free. Again, there's more information online, and that's done in honor of Marion Feliz, a musician from Gilroy.
Right. It's a great thing to go to. And now what we just saw.
Bach to Blues. Okay, the tickets are available at the Gavilan College Bookstore, at Porcella's Music in Gilroy, or at the Music Tree in Morgan Hill. Again, that is Saturday, March 5th at 7:30 p.m. This show usually sells out, so get your tickets early, but there will be a few available at the door.
Right, and that's a great event, and you know, just the great people that come every year supports the music department, and you know, it's just fun night out.
Yes,
and
many
it's
thanks
supposed to be cold.
yes.
It'll be a great place to come and snuggle up with your friends and listen to some great music.
It is a
Or maybe
blast.
not snuggle.
Not snuggle. Maybe. The Communications Club is going to be selling coffee and cookies.
Ooh,
so
great.
there'll be
That's
some
great.
refreshments, and I think there's even an intermission show outside on the proscenium.
Is it the ensemble
I think it's
again?
I think it's a surprise.
Oh, a surprise.
I'm not
Oh, well, we have
telling.
to come
I
for
know,
that.
but I'm not telling.
Oh, I'm not telling. Okay. So what
Okay.
else do we have? Fiesta Mexico.
Yes. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, March 19th at 7 p.m. You don't want to miss this. 3 California dance troupes, folklorico dancers, 3 professional troupes of folklorico dancers. This is just amazing with the costumes and the music and everything else. The tickets are sold at the Gavilan College Bookstore, at Booksmart in Morgan Hill, and at Garlic City Books in Gilroy. You can call the Gavilan College Theater or 510-397-1980. Go to www.bfcostadeoro.com for more information.
Yeah, I love watching those. You know, I mean, they used to have them at GavFest. They'd come and just the skirts swirling and all that color. I love that. And the music, of course, is all fun and lively, and yeah, it's really fun.
Yes, do not miss it. Okay, so those are the events. What else is new with you this semester?
You know what else is new?
What?
Oh my goodness, I can't be here. I have a class to teach. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. I have
What happened to Marilyn?
Oh, Marilyn retired. She's like on, you know, retirement row now, taking life easy.
So you're going to leave now?
Well, I'm really sorry, but I completely forgot.
Well,
I have to go. It was fun. Bye. See ya.
Well, Teresa has gone to teach the class, so it's just...
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. It looks like you could use a little company.
Well, thanks. Who are you?
I am Melissa.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Melissa. So you're a student here?
Yes, I am a student of Theater 16. I'm sorry.
Okay,
and I've joined the broadcasting team here.
Wonderful.
At Gavilan.
Is this your first semester in the TV studio?
Yes. Yes, it is my first semester. I've done a little work already.
Okay.
I am a returning student, so it's a little different being back in college.
Okay.
But
Is this your first semester back?
yes, first semester back.
Wow. Okay, so what were you doing before?
What I did before my profession was a therapist. I worked in mental health and I worked with adolescents.
Wow, that's really interesting. So you're back now and training for something new? Or what are your
Yes,
plans?
I'm training to be an anchor. I'd love to be an anchor or a
kidding.
TV host.
No kidding. Well,
Yes.
perfect. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. So I'm curious.
Okay.
What do you do for fun?
Well, I've got 9-year-olds, so a lot of what I do for fun involves them. And we went skiing over the weekend, and
Wow.
sometimes we go to the beach, and sometimes we clean the house, which isn't really a lot of fun, but you know, it's more fun than not having it cleaned. And you know, we like to go out to the desert and all kinds of things that 9-year-olds like to do. And of course, my kids are twins, and their best friends are triplets, also 9. So whatever we do, we have five kids.
Cool. Do you speak any other languages by any chance?
Not very well. I speak a little bit of Spanish, probably enough to get by, and
good.
enough French. I once participated in a French immersion program when I was in high school. So if I'm immersed in French, I can communicate.
Pretty neat. I myself also speak Spanish.
Do you really?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
fluently?
Yes, it's actually
Okay.
my first language.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, so going through, the kindergarten, preschool, we learned English and watching TV, of course. That's how I learned English.
Okay. So if you want to do anything in both languages, I would say absolutely feel free.
Well, I can introduce myself in Spanish.
Please
if you
do.
want. Mi nombre es Melissa Alvarado. Soy una estudiante aquí en el colegio de Gavilan y soy mexicana.
Wonderful. Do you live here in Gilroy?
No, actually, I live in Morgan Hill, the great town of Morgan Hill.
Okay. And how long have you lived there?
I've lived there since I was 13 years old.
Okay. Did you go to Live Oak High School?
I did. I was an Acorn. Can you believe that?
Okay. Shout out for the Acorns.
Acorns, go Acorns.
And how are you finding Gavilan so far?
I did go to San Jose State University.
Okay.
So comparing San Jose State to Gavilan College, it's so much smaller here. But it seems very peaceful here. Because, San Jose State is in the middle of downtown San Jose. You have all the business people, all the cars, all the noise. It's so peaceful here and tranquil. You just want to go take a nap on the grass.
And were you able to find all the classes that you wanted and needed? And
Yes, I was able to do that. However, because I decided that I wanted to pursue this last minute, I was not able to add all the classes.
Okay.
I added all but about 2.
Okay.
So
next semester, you'll be doing
Next
priority
semester.
registration.
yes, or I may actually go to another community college and
Okay.
take an additional course.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe De Anza College, and then just transfer it over. So that way next semester I only have 1 left.
Can do, and I think a lot of students do that.
Yes.
Put together a program from a couple of different colleges. Okay, and you're going to be looking for a degree or a certificate in?
I am obtaining a certificate of achievement in broadcasting. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And
Yeah.
what advice would you have for anybody else who wanted to start out here at college?
Number one, if I go back 10 years, is you want to make an appointment with the counselor, very important. You don't want to waste your time taking classes that you don't need. That would be number one, and then just go from there. And as you're doing your general ed, kind of start thinking about what interests you, what you really want to do. And even after you finish and you get your degree and you don't end up doing it, that's okay, because school is not a rush.
That's right. And we have a lot of students who transfer to San Jose State or are thinking about it. What advice would you have for anybody who's thinking of going from Gavilan to San Jose State?
Basically, definitely do a transfer agreement. Although it's not necessary to obtain a bachelor's degree, depending on what you want to study. Sometimes an AA degree is sufficient enough, or a certificate. It just depends where you want to go with it and what your goals are.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm so glad you're doing great on your broadcasting so far.
Thank you very much.
I'm so delighted to be here for the for the opening act here. Okay. Alexandria,
note,
you have been back. You have been here before.
I have. I am returning. This is my third or so time on as talent, but I have been in classes.
How are they going?
Good. Yeah, I took this class, a Theater 16 class last semester.
Uh-huh.
It was really enjoyable. I'm glad to be back. It's great atmosphere here. This is actually the quietest I've seen this set before.
It is.
Not much going on right now, beginning of the semester.
It's the beginning of the semester. This is our first show this semester. So what are you taking? You're taking both high school classes and college classes.
I am a GECA student, so that means that I am enrolled in both college classes and high school classes simultaneously. I will be, actually it's up in the air right now. They're kind of debating on whether or not an AA is going to be in the cards because of legal reasons and whatnot. But as of right now, I am set to receive my AA or AS by the time I graduate as a senior.
That's incredible.
Yes.
In what topic, or what's your major?
Actually, right now, I'm undecided. I'm in between criminal justice and psychology.
Okay.
But in the long run, I'd like to be a lawyer. So I think either way, they both go hand in hand, so
Okay.
it's convenient.
So what high school classes are you taking this semester?
Right now, I am taking AP U.S. History, AP
Okay.
English, and AVID. And I think that's about it for my high school classes. For college, I'm taking Psych 1B with Dr. Oler. He's an amazing instructor. I really enjoy him. I had him for Psych
That's what I've
1A.
heard.
And I'm also taking a CSIS class and a PE class to wrap up with the rest of my credits because, those are little courses that, mean a lot, but
Whew, that's quite a load of academic work.
it is. And there's
for
a
you.
lot going on. There's so much with the community, too, that we can be doing, so.
Yeah, what else do you do besides school?
Besides school, I help out with my junior committee because we're trying
Okay.
to receive funds and whatnot for our senior year. I am a member of our Community Works. I am a tribunal member for my school. It's kind of like the legal court system.
Oh,
That's
wow.
interesting. I'm a member of Student Peace Alliance. We do legal things locally. We're writing a letter to
Okay.
Barbara Boxer right now.
Oh, about what?
Right now, there are several different things. We're trying to get this act passed, support for the act. So
Okay.
that's what we're doing right now. We want to get them mailed out within this next week. So that's what we're working on with that. There's so much
We'd
going on.
love to hear
yeah.
some more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys will have me back.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear an update on that and how what kind of response you get from Barbara Boxer's office.
Of course.
On
yeah,
that one.
Definitely up to date.
Okay. And I know it's spring, so there are some junior high students who are considering applying to GECA.
Yes.
Any advice for them in February of their
So
last
much
year?
advice. Actually, just the best thing to do is just to be prepared to know what you guys are up against and to just, go take AVID classes. AVID classes really help. I know GECA is going to be going to the different colleges, the different high schools and the different middle schools to try to promote GECA. So they're always doing that, and we're always looking for new recruits. But I think we only accept a minimum of 60 or 70 because our school is really small. So as you know, we are located here on campus. So we try to integrate with the college students as best as possible.
All right. And you've been doing a great job of that.
Thank you.
And you can have fun doing it?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a great
Okay.
atmosphere here at Gavilan.
All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming back, and I
Thank
want
you
to
for having me.
continue to have updates. Especially want to hear about all of the political work and all the community
Absolutely,
stuff
it's such
that's
a
going
rush.
on. It's so nice to hear about that. I'd like to invite our guest Melissa back out. Melissa,
Actually,
any goodbyes you'd like to say?
Yeah, actually, I'd just like to mention that, you know what, this Gavilan's a great place to be. So if people are looking to enroll, I mean, late enrollment and all that for next semester. I know theater's having a lot of different things, so always be involved with the community with that. We need to promote that a little bit more.
And lastly, I want to really emphasize it's never too late to go back to school and really pursue the dream career that you want. That's exactly why I'm here again, because I really want to pursue a career in broadcasting. So
That's it.
do not be discouraged.
That's it. Do not be discouraged.
that's
Thanks for
very
watching.
well.
And we are just going to say thanks for watching Good Morning Gavilan. And we have some footage from last year's youth piano competition. And I hope you can make it to this year's.